I guess whatever situation that was going on was just literally indeed a one-time only thing that it wanted to do. Well, at least, you know, I could test it out a bit just to make sure that everything is all gooch. But, yeah. This is just a random stream. It's probably not going to really last that long, to be perfectly honest. I don't plan to go on for that long. Yeah, it just really did. It's like it just like completely borked. Anyways, good morning. Hoig. That was, kinda ridiculous. There was like no way of even actually stopping that, which is kind of unfortunate, but nah, it is what it is. Good morning, good morning. This is not going to be a very long stream. Probably I might go on for like 12 o'clock and then stop because I do have to call somebody and get her done with that.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart
Or
your day.
until I just feel like stopping. Ooh, I reached the maximum amount of energy that I can consume.
The relaxed mindset sure is.
Which basically means I am forced to waste an energy.
Only the
Let's
brightness is
see.
the eradicate.
Can we
Oh, this is the
level
path I
today?
follow.
I guess we can kind of end up getting your thing leveled up at the very least. So let's go here. Well, I can't get coffee right now. The game says no.
Need something?
We fighting? Take me.
I shall follow your...
Wanna be my research subject?
I just came out of a shower. I know, streaming as soon as you get out of a shower. We don't have anything to eat, so I'm basically just running on fumes. Very interesting fumes, to be honest, so that's cool, I guess. But hey, it is what it is. It's not something I recommend
My
anybody
blade
do.
is already
It's the lifestyle that I choose for myself. You go from 2 games that end up having the same 3 character mechanic. You're kind of just so confused as to how I don't have anything to eat. What do you want me to eat? My hands? I can eat my hands. I mean, I could always just do that. We don't really have anything.
No escape.
We won't be getting anything until later, probably next week. Kinda sucks, but
Victory, the only option. Weakling.
why are you still alive?
Now, you're the prey.
Yeah, I can definitely see the little beatbox. You know, it sucks. I need to figure out how to actually make sure that my... Like, I think... Like, it's weird. Actually, I think I know what might be wrong. Hold on. Alright, there you go. This mic, thing has been giving me issues. Usually I can only just listen to one ear, and then I don't even get to hear anything else from anywhere else. Kinda sketch. How's the volume now? It's probably still loud.
Watch out. It's over. Let's make this quick. Let me
Cool.
at him. Okay. Courage is power. Knowledge is light, but one step away.
Oh, it's so funny. This game even also has like a rotation system, which I never really follow, and I just basically just go by ear. But I am just basically. Yeah, it's weird how on Discord everybody sounds louder than me. But again, everybody also has like different volume levels depending on the thing. I think what we should do when we're going back into the game, all the games, we do like a little bit of a test volume control. Make sure that we're all sounding good and even. Because like we sound fine on the video playback. Even though I did see like a little bit of tiny stuttering. Not in terms of voices, just tiny stuttering in terms of the footage. But that's whatever. I mean, that probably has something to do with the like the 90 frame drop that we got. Hopefully we won't have that anymore. I turned down the bit rate. So hopefully that fixes it, I guess. I don't really know. 90% of the time, I don't really end up knowing what ends up like fixing the issue and what doesn't. 90 and half of the time, it's just whatever the thing feels like doing. But how was your sleep? My sleep was good. I rested as I'm supposed to. Good, good. Glad that it was good. Is this not done? No, it's all done. Why is this still an exclamation mark? I know this isn't done.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues.
My phone's about to die.
See you all.
I guess while this cutscene is playing, I will go ahead and do a random Pokemon poll that I can do currently.
Belle?
Oh, she's with me. She mentioned wanting to join HSO, so she's here to check out the place.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because...
Yeah,
today
I
is a
think
work
it's
day?
probably because of the mic that you're
Actually,
using.
no. But Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups.
Yeah, you
for my
use the
ridiculous
headset. You
number of
don't use a
absences.
mic stand like I do.
I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now.
And it's kind of hard for me to gauge in volume level anyways, mainly due to the fact that I turn down your voice occasionally. Oh, hold on, Mew.
Probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose
Oh,
you
and
because
another
you're
Mew.
strong.
I got 2 Mews.
And Lil Sokaku. I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really? Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
Nope.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
At this point, we'll just figure it out
Not back
when
on
they
time.
announce
There
it.
won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Yes, sir. Right, you can't get rid of trial characters in this one. Meh. Whatever's.
Let's see. The place we agreed to
Please
meet
note,
Hiroshima.
there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Stay on your feet.
Your pleasure.
You know, it's so weird. I don't know why she's here, because she's not really even part of the story. She's just here just for the sake of just making it so that they can, sync up well.
This really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going. Ambush!
Face the consequences.
Saving for wise? Well, nobody at the moment. I already have my character, which is Miyabi. For right now, I have Caesar, Miyabi, and
What's wrong?
Jane
You
Doe.
feeling okay?
But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately.
So looking. Well, if it is him, then cool. But no, I'm not saving for anybody right now. I don't really have anybody else to save. I saved up for Miyabi, and now I got her. So, and now I'm gooch.
Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis.
So good
This is likely
morning.
linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now.
I am just currently just doing a test stream. It's not an official
I
stream,
admit I
but
haven't been at my best. But it's no big
Astrea Yayo. Is that the next character that's just coming into the story? Was that a character that we were
It's my last
introduced
chance.
after the 1.4 story? Ah,
Do you
okay,
really need
gotcha,
to find your
gotcha.
master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Oh, I'm sure he'll
Thank you,
be
partner.
fine.
Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right.
Nah, sorry, dude.
keep
I've seen
going.
enough anime. I know what's gonna happen. Or probably not. I don't really know.
Should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking. I'll keep them on speed dial.
Stay on your feet.
Now, I don't even know what other character I'm really waiting for. At this point, since I technically already got my 3, well, 6. We have 5. We're kind of missing one more character to kind of end up fitting the slot. To go ahead and make it so that we got a full 16 for basically anything. But I don't really know. Nobody else is speaking to me yet.
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
One day they'll speak to me. For right now, don't really have anybody new yet.
Hiroshima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Ooh. Screen and everything looks pretty damn good. So 6,000 bits is not bits. Whatever, the bit rate is actually pretty good. Good. I like that the screen looks clear. I am a massive stickler for it, man. Damn. Look, man, if the thing looks blurry, I scream. If the thing looks crappy, I scream.
Location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm a stupid little bum. Can I talk to you again? No. You're not showing anything. Will! Yeah, thank you. Alright, so it is the one at the bottom, the one in the middle, and the middle, and then boom, boom. There we go.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
I do actually probably do need to buy something to eat though, because well, actually no, I can't even make anything. Well, I mean, I can make French fries, but because the last bag of French fries though.
A letter?
Damn, what up the last French fries? I probably do have to buy something. Also, somebody commented on a very, very old video that I did, which was Jack 2, which was episode 1, and I got a little bit of a thumbs up. I don't know what that means. Ah, you play Star Rail still? I stopped Star Rail and I stopped Genshin, mainly due to the fact that I was getting fatigued. ZZZ feels a little bit different. I played this and I play Wavery Waves now, so
When I was being experimented on.
I can't really play two open world games like Genshin and Wavering. That'd be too much for me.
They were there to keep an eye on him.
Anyways, how much money do I got?
We agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol.
I'll eat something. I'll probably buy me something to eat outside. I don't know what though.
Just tell me stories.
Probably something from the Chinese store. Ugh, I don't like being in the 200 range.
Damn it, it's not here either.
I think it's probably helps that the narrative for ZZZ is mainly, and this is kind of due to the fact nature of mainly all three of the type of games that I played that were either Star Rail, Genshin, and Wavering. Like, I don't know if Wavering got better in 2.0. Haven't really gotten that far in it yet. But the two games, Genshin and Star Rail, I always kind of feel that the way how they talk, they either talk a little bit too slow or they just take forever to get to the point. Like, this feels a little bit more natural and doesn't feel like we're just pulling obvious random words out of a dictionary that we could just use. Which, mind you, most RPGs tend to do that anyways. It's just when it comes to like in a gacha format, it just feels a little bit different, I feel. Most of it is just my opinion though, because obviously there are some people that can understand it, and that's fair. I kudos on that. But to me, it just doesn't really just fit. Like this, I can get invested into this story more so than I could get with Genshin and Star Rail. Even though Star Rail, I kind of more so stopped because even though it is a turn-based RPG, I kind of felt that most of the time I could never get anything done in that game, and battles just kept getting harder and harder. Ow! Don't hit me. That's rude. So doing one specific segment, like the cutting hairs and are tied into the main. Yeah, like that's the other thing. Like when it came to like any of the other characters in the other two games, it's like they either have one thing, they have like one thing that they do. Like obviously they have their character quests that's supposed to dive into them. Hell, I would even go on to say that the character quests are always supposed to be the more fantastic moments in those type of games, but the fact that you guys get kind of written out of the story, like it might end up happening like with this at some point, now that we're kind of done with the main story beat of the main group that we basically been hanging out with. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get introduced to other groups and the characters that were introduced kind of get slowly pushed aside. Not like completely. They'll kind of be like anime filler characters that show up to do something and then they'll kind of just disappear, because in 1.4, I feel that all the characters that we've hung out with, they all conjoined together to obviously take out one big bag, because we literally had introduction to all the characters before the final setup, which is probably what they're going to do again in the 2.0, which is what I'm looking forward to. Sorrow and Getcha, unless they're Galaxy Rangers like Blue Hill or Stellar Rolling Hunter, they won't appear much after their planet. I mean, yeah, to be fair, it doesn't help that they're also on different planets. They can't really fly out, We travel through a train. Like, has Genshin, like, I haven't played Genshin after Fontaine. Have any of the other Archons showed up? Like, have they basically just said, hello, we're still relevant?
Masa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough. I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to mastering.
Yeah, I know the Flame Archon shows up, is in the game. She was going to be the last Archon character that I was going to grab before I basically ended the game, but I got I got 3 of the Archons, which is the Thunder one, the Dendro one, and the Water one. I think I'm good. I was going to go for the Fire one, but I was making a whole Archon team. It was going to be a disaster because all 4 of them are not compatible with each other. Well, actually, no. The Dendro Archon with the Electro Archon, they work together because of the effect that Dendro has, but that's pretty much it. Water Archon does work too, it's just that since she has like a 2 thing, one going with water, one go with healing and one not, you know. So it'll be relevant with certain main story stuff since he's appeared in some main story quests and multiple side quest stuff. Plus he's got to be with the IPC, a major faction in the story. Oh, okay, well that's good. Well, at least they're doing something with that, at the very least. Better late than never. That's what I always will end up saying with these kind of things.
I had questions for him. I haven't.
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history.
Also, I deleted DoorDash mainly because of the fact that it's better for me to actually walk outside to get my food rather than having somebody else bring it for me. For one thing, it's also expensive when you kind of do DoorDash. Don't do DoorDash, guys, unless you have no choice. Also, you are becoming crazy.
Countless bodies.
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path.
It's giving me like Persona, a Persona enemy vibe right now.
My involvement, you wouldn't live much
I
longer.
really want to play Persona 3 and 4. Another stream game is gonna take 50 years to beat because of how long those games can go on for. I kind of still waiting for Golden to get kind of a remake like 3 did before I jumped back into Golden. Because no offense, even though Golden is the definitive version, kind of waiting for a definitive version. Come on, Atlas. You know you want to do. I don't even know what the hell they were called Golden for that one.
Not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point,
Take a break from big games first. We got tons of shorter games to go through. Yeah, once we're done with Horizon, we can finally go back to a simple norm of playing normal short games. Oh my god. I don't really like playing long games. Too much long games kind of just drags on. I don't know how streamers do it. Well, actually no, I know how streamers do it. They don't play 2 different games back to back. They play one game all the way through for a whole 7 hour a week. And I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes they take a break though. I do know that there are some streamers that do take a break from a game that's going on for too long.
But he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute.
Yeah, last year was nothing but long games. Even though Castlevania was short, though all 6 of those games were pretty long.
Looks like luck is on my side.
I mean, hey, that's an opinion for you. I have never played 1 and 2. I know 3 is a favorite for among people. 5 is obviously the modern favorite for among people, even though there's some issues with it. 4, I rarely hear people talk about, but I know that's also pretty good too. So I'm looking forward to end up playing through 3. Oh god. That's my not eating burp noise, where it's like, you need to eat Pikachu. Oh, man. I should really have something that kind of ends up saying, like, obviously, it should be, obviously, like, Code Pika is playing, CodeChibi is, like, out of commission.
I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Yeah, that burned you out. You weren't even playing the game. That's the stupid part. How did it burn you out? There's just too much seeing the same thing.
Harumasa, what's happening with your body? Kirishima just said your condition was strange. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So,
I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital right now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly,
that's interesting.
I still have things to do.
It's kind of weird how they basically disregarded that once they hit 3, and then 4, and then 5 was just basically kind of slightly waifu simulator. And I can't wait for 6 to just literally be a waifu simulator. I know that there are a lot of classic Persona fans out there, and obviously they kind of get probably like on a little bit on our in arms with the modern thing, but that usually ends up happening with a lot of RPGs or any video games for that matter, where it's like kind of have like the old style, then you have the new style. Some people prefer the new style over the, well, usually they have to kind of accommodate for the new style so to bring in new fans so they can get more money, which makes sense. It's a business practice that usually always happens, but unfortunately it sucks because you kind of don't end up having the older fans be able to go back to norm. So I mean, it's like Final Fantasy right now, where it's like it used to be turn-based, but now we don't have it anymore, and now we're just going directly with action RPGs, which is, you know, on and off for some folks. I personally don't mind it. I don't really mind either or, but I wish we could get a turn. I hope 17 will be a turn-based. It probably won't. I'm not banking on it. So but it would be nice. All casual gameplay I play were little ones or NES Mini. Most of the sport. Slavko, you gotta get on that Castlevania, the Metroidvania style. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're never gonna understand why people love those games. To be honest, I'm glad that those DS games exist. Can't wait for the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games. Well, the one that I played anyways. Which is Nightmare Troubadour. Cannot wait to play that one. Funny enough, in this game, don't really like the whole damage number. Kind of treat it like a typical RPG, a typical action adventure game, where having the numbers kind of distracts the hell out of me. Then again, mind you, I don't really get the dopamine with the whole damage counter thing like some folks do. I just like to hit the enemy, and once they die, they die. Oh, I noticed that his, he's getting that Metroid corruption going on.
I have to.
Here comes the first.
So glad they separated everybody's this thing now. I think we're doing like no damage to this guy now because of...
Help again. Round them up.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
No, if this continues,
Master. How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but it's a shame. I didn't get to see you one last time.
He is beating my ass in the comments. Oh, where the hell did he go? Oh, don't do anything different, man. I hate that. Ow. Oh, I know we're done with the mission. So let's see what happens here.
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see your humor anymore.
Give us back the cape!
Who do you think you are? Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Harumasa, wake up! Don't fall asleep!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have unfinished business.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
No, don't fall asleep!
Let's see. As much as I do trials, where all 13 games are direct sequels, so every story decision does affect the past games. Trials drove me insane. I never actually played the Trials series. I probably should. What's a good starting point? With Final Fantasy, Persona, Tales of at least a bad new game doesn't hurt a past game since they mostly stand on their own. Trials is the opposite. So wait, every trial, so it's not like, so every Trials is connect. I got an A. Oh, I mean, I did get my ass beat. Also, yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. Fix that later. Anyways, so wait, every Trials game is actually connected with each other. That's kind of cool.
This headband?
It sucks on the fact that if one game is ass, that's it.
Have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it. Thank you, Master.
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore...
Let me guess, the very first game is super difficult to find, I bet, or super expensive.
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least
You know, it's funny that Genshin, Honkai, and Wavering Waves all have like the visual novel talking thing where you have to pick choices which don't really do anything. But then for some reason with this game, I guess it fits more because it kind of fits like a visual novel compared to the other three games, which is like, hey, What up? How's it happening, man? And I guess, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like the dialogue I can actually pay attention to and don't, like, roll my eyes. You can play all of them on PC. It's just the latest two haven't hit the West yet. Oh, okay, well, that's good. Was that to generally dislike each other even if they murdered their friends. Villains get redeemed even if they are remorseful serial killers, and death doesn't matter anymore. This goes south of its wise undo all the time, whether through resurrection or time travel. Man, it sounds like a crazy ass series. That sounds like a series for me. Hell yeah, Kingdom Hearts style game. Let's go. Can't wait.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to
Liberal
Section 6.
arc, crossball arc, Arabania arc, epilogue to the cross bell. I said ball. Bell? I can't read. Holy hell, there's a lot of games in this series. Jesus, Mesus. That's a lot. I thought Final Fantasy go on forever.
Catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
I mean, that you can say the same thing for like the other games where your choices, your dialogue choices means jack crap. Like, let's be honest here. You can go ahead and be funny and the game will basically be like, stop being silly. You're supposed to take it seriously. It's like, why give me the dialogue choice anyways? Just let my character either be stupid. The thing I kind of like it better here is that even though the proxies will be saying it, at least they're saying it, and it's not just them waving their arms around. Because I'm like, if I wanted to play Link, I'd play Zelda.
Not to mention how quick my recovery
That shouts like 13-year-old being in love with a 26-year-old, and everyone in the world ships it, or a 60-year-old with a 24-year-old. That's Japan for you, even though it's supposed to be 14, but whatever.
So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish when it came to the, like, when Genshin introduced the whole dialogue choices thing, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then as you kind of go on with the game, you're like, wait a minute. This doesn't do anything. I think it's even worse because ZZZ does it too. I think it's worse when it's like, say this one line, there's no other choices. Just say this one line. It's like, why? Just let the proxy or let the character just say it. I don't think it really matters what I pick. Like, it's not like I have a choice in the matter. Like, what the fuck? Although Charles, you need to talk to every single NPC multiple times to get important plot stuff, and cutscenes can last as long as 4 hours.
Then maybe love and hate.
Well, if you're trying to get me to play the game, you gotta push me off of it. 4 hours. What the fuck? I'm not sitting for 4 effing hours on a cutscene. It better be a badass effing cutscene if I'm sitting for 4 fucking hours.
Pain or joy. nothing I don't accept.
I think GDQ sped run one of the Trials games. Or what? No, I think it was Yeast.
Always going to be evil, but there's always going to be good out there too.
I know. I know what. No, it's like I know what NPCs are about. I mean, they don't really need names anyways.
I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean?
Well, good luck. Who knows? I mean, usually I tend to end up getting some interest in a video game.
Like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients.
Oh, well, I mean, sorry to hear that.
Are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out.
I mean, hey, once you're in it, hey, that's how Kingdom Hearts fans go. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you hate it. Sometimes you just want to see where it ends. That's kind of where we're at right now. And that's probably the reason why, even if you try to push me off of it, it probably won't even work anyways, because it just sounds like Kingdom Hearts to me. So, ooh, my heater is doing the little shebang bang. I'm gonna mute myself and turn it off.
It wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me.
And now I'm back.
I had
Let's probably
no
put
idea.
hot bars on some of these
That's
things.
probably why those people decided to get rid of him. Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest.
Now we got him in our 5 phone. Now we can communicate with him and talk to him and become friends. Such a weird thing. You have to kind of sometimes finish these things just to get them on your iPhones.
I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life.
Okay, whoa. Alright, well.
As an ethereal and a hollow. Please.
I'll think about it.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
Nah. I mean, there are a few folks that say that the game should have ended with 2. Like, you could have, like, in all honesty, this is my opinion, you could have just basically made a whole pack of new protagonists in the other games and nobody would have batted an eye on it. Because, like, in all honesty, it's like saying, like, you know, you don't really need to have Sora for everything. Yes, he is the main focus, but to be perfectly honest, the game kind of did the game kind of did give a good ending point with 2, with the way of how they just beated Zenless and then, you know, they went back home, you know, because that was the point, you know, that was the point. We were trying to go back home, not go somewhere else, but then, you know, they're like, nah, now we gotta explain who the hell the actual villain is. To be fair, though, Kingdom Hearts 2 did unfortunately reveal Xehanort anyway, so that sadly was something that they had to explain regardless. Even though we thought that 2 was going to just end there, sadly, once they end up mentioning Xehanort, it was like, yeah, we sadly have to explain that. And then, as they explained that, then we kind of just had a little bit more baggage on top of it. I personally am now, what's the word, fine with the way how storytelling is for the most part. Sometimes it can be frustrating, and it's very valid if people are frustrated by it. But at the end of the day, if I want to play something else, I would. But I don't occasionally. I gotta do these. How many days is this? 11 days? I can wait. I don't have to do this now. But I finally finished it. Did I reach the... No, I haven't finished that yet. This thing, okay, this daily task thing, reset thing, this thing is so easy to complete compared to Wavering Waves. Holy crap, it just takes forever to complete. Ah, man. Mind you, it's actually the first time that I'm actually playing Wavering Waves, so I'm just like, oh my god, why? Alright, now that I got all that done, and the stream still seems to be running just fine in howdy do skis. I can't even do anything else right now, because I wanted to play and record Zelda, but I can't. Also, right, I keep forgetting every time I play this game, drop rewards exist. It's such a weird thing. How the hell do you claim these things? I don't think my thing is connected to the account. Not only that, it would be like the PS5. Bro, purposely is set up everything wrong with the series, making Xehanort this Lovecraftian god for everything, making the Keyblade less special. Restructure with what they did with Xehanort, they took away any of all agency of individuality. Well, yeah, I mean, that is unfortunate, the caveat of when you kind of introduce a bunch of other Keyblade wielders that's not Sora and Riku and Kairi, but it's like, I mean, I don't mind Xehanort. It's just that personally, I kind of wish that we got a little, aside from obviously the mobile games introducing what the hell he's about and everything. It was fine for us to not know what nobodies were, to be honest. It would have been fine with that. And it would have also been fine to know that Keyblades were distributed by only Sora, Riku, and Kairi, since they were just special. Like, they could have just been special characters, aside from basically, it's like, no, they were really just 3 characters that they inherited the ability to. And obviously, when it came to, what is it? When it came to Birth by Sleep, they obviously introduced a bunch of other, the mobile game, and introduced a bunch of other stuff. Like Zenless, Anso, and Marluxia were all their own people with motives. Now they are just slaves. Yeah, I mean, that is indeed what happens. Unfortunately, that is the massive truth in the matter of how the series unfolds itself. I cannot see that for the life of me. Give me a minute. I need to full screen this because I cannot see, and I still can't see it. Okay. 3. I gotta put the level now. Oh, it's 55, I guess. And what's the other one? Oh. No, do I? Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. I mean, to be honest, you kind of have to, like, put in a bunch of other stuff for that to even work. There we go. And boosh. Okay, now I can do this. Alright, I forgot that this thing exists here. Alright. So does that work? Did it do the thing? Did I get the items? I didn't get the items. I got debated. I was sad now. I don't think I got anything. Oh, here it goes. Hey, where are my items at? Did I even get them? No, I did not. Should probably delete all this mail. Wait, why am I following the Twitch channel? I literally watched this event on YouTube. I don't watch the events on Twitch. Why would I do that? Oh, do you have to complete all of these for this to work or something? Eh, whatever. That was a very, very interesting thing that we just did there. I do on Terra, since with Terra he cleaned up most of his messes, and with Xehanort, literally everyone, especially Erica Zen, said encouraged him to trust Xehanort. Aqua could have literally had everything she wanted answered if she asked who Vanitas was in Radiant Garden, rather than give Terra the 3rd degree basis. So I mean, to be fair, Birth by Sleep, like the thing is that with the story of that is like that's just literally just how it is. Unfortunately, you either scratch your head at it, you either bite the bullet and just take it, or you just be like, this is Kingdom Hearts. I don't really, it's kind of just whatever. Because everybody, like, I feel can obviously have stated that, yeah, the way how every character was, it could have just been solved by a simple question or asking rather than blaming game. And I don't, like, obviously you could go ahead and chalk it up to as nobody, like, for people who were friends with each other, it is very weird for them to distrust one another and not just ask questions. It's not to the very end where it's like, all right, now we gotta do something. It's like, y'all are late. It's like, y'all friggin' late. Ericus is dead. Jensen ain't doing anything except sipping on some random cocaine or something. And y'all gonna be like, yeah, now we need to be friends. Like, hell, this, like, you could, it's funny too, because you can tell that their friendship was broken just by the way of how all three of them were fighting. Like, Terra basically fought on his own to fight Xehanort, which was bad in itself, because when you're trying to fight somebody, you don't fight on your own. You try to fight together, which is what they technically didn't do. Obviously, Vanitas was basically already OP as all get out because he's part of, he's the dark side of Ventus. So he kind of already knows how Aqua fights already because he's fought her like twice already. He fought her in Radiant Garden, and then he fought her again in Neverland, which is such a weird area to fight. So he kind of already knows how she fights already. It's the reason why she was getting her ass beat. Ventus wasn't really a full-fledged Keyblade wielder to even know how to even handle two big badass players. Hell, when he was trying to fight Vanitas, he couldn't win because he needed Mickey's help. It wasn't until he just basically put his all to being able to defeat Vanitas by sacrificing himself. So it's like, you know, all three of these characters were already prone to losing, and obviously we already know they were going to lose anyways because they're not even in the first game. So, Well, Aqua is supposed to kind of just be like it's supposed to be a quote-unquote a more incompetent Kyrie. And, you know, Aqua is it's kind of weird because if Aqua wasn't there, it would basically just be a Terra and Ventus show. Because realistically, we still technically needed Aqua. And because, you know, the game has like this mantra where it's like Naruto, where you kind of have like two males and one female. It's kind of like how it usually always is. So, you know, Aqua was there. I mean, hell, the first trailer for Birth by Sleep didn't even have Aqua in it, really enough. It only had Terra and Ventus. So it kind of makes me think that the story was supposed to revolve around them before they kind of like change it up. But I'll never know. I don't write the story. Nomura is the one who writes the story. So he's actually the one who basically ordains anything that kind of happens in the story. I don't know what goes on in the man. Most people kind of assume they know what's going on with the man, and that's great. I don't, so... I'm just basically just here on the wild ride just to see where the hell the game ends. Or where the series ends. Or where Sora's series will end. Yeah, like the stuff with Terranor could have still happened without Aqua. I mean, to be fair, it kind of still did anyways. But no, Aqua, unfortunately, has to be in the story. She has to give the Keyblade to Kairi. We have to make Kairi useful, even though she didn't really use the Keyblade all that much in 3 anyways, because she didn't know how to use it, because it was the first time. I don't know. All I know is that Kingdom Hearts is what it is. It's not, I don't think it's really a series, it's a series that you can either take seriously, or you can just basically just ignore it entirely. I say take your pick on that front. I personally don't mind it now, because, well, I played it for like so much now that I don't think it really matters. Also, like, I think it's a reason as to why it's taking forever for 4 to even come out at this point. Because they're probably like figuring out what the hell they want to do. Like, if it's like a if they want to do like a soft reboot, or they want to do something that's a little bit different. Because as of right now, 3 is the ending of the Xehanort saga. So now we're going with the 4 Masters, or not the 4 Masters, the Masters saga is what I'm going to call it. I don't know what Nomura is going to call it, but I'm just going to call it the 4 Masters. So that should be very interesting in the grand scheme of things. Every time I read Wavering Waves, I keep thinking it's called Wavering Wives, which is not what it's called. Like, I know it's not called Wavering Wives. That wouldn't really make any sense. I do like this backdrop, though. Looks pretty damn cool. I'm just gonna play a bit of this because I was kind of just like rushing. I was kind of speed running past everything. Yeah, you keep calling it Waverly Place for some reason. I mean, it kind of has magic and stuff. Drops enables channel watch to earn rewards. Oh my god! Wait, ads are still playing? Wait, I just realized I have ads off. So wait, that means you're getting normal ads. You're not even getting my ads. I don't even have ads. I don't even have the ad thing on. I just realized. It's funny and sad. Anyways, what I was saying is that whatever Kingdom Hearts 4 ends up becoming, it will probably end up becoming a reboot, a soft reboot to the series, which is fine. Because it basically ends up allowing players of old or new to basically jump into a newer story that's not going to be overly complex. Because in all honesty, like, at this point, it is what it is. Kingdom Hearts beat Kingdom Hearts. Like, we could try to go ahead and assume what the story should have, how the story should have been written and be here for like 50 years and it still wouldn't matter.
Lighter than a dove.
Why does this game sound louder than friggin' Zenless? Either that or I just have the volume up in my ear. I mean, they kind of can't really lack the Disney worlds. And obviously, it's just a rumor anyway, so it's whatever. But it's like, they can't really do that. Because the whole point of Kingdom Hearts being Kingdom Hearts is because we had the Disney worlds. Like, obviously, there's some you have to axe because you've already done their story already. Even though you haven't finished Aladdin, and there's nothing else you can really do with Halloween Town because you already did the Oogie Boogie story finally. Hold on there, whatever your name is. I can't really remember any of your names. Oh, no, I think that's me talking. Anyways, what they could potentially do is obviously they could do a mixture of live action like they did with Pirates with animated. Because they have a lot of things. Hell, in fact, they should probably do obscure movies. You know, obscure Disney movies like Treasure Planet or Atlantis or whatever other. You don't need to do Ladies in a Tramp. I really don't want Sora to be a dog. That's really stupid. Like Treasure Planet would fit the bill in Kingdom Hearts. Because if they get rid of the Disney stuff, people are gonna complain. Like it's because it's gonna be very weird without it. Like Kingdom Hearts without Disney worlds, it's like Smash Brothers without any of the other characters. Yeah, like Brother Bear. He can be a bear, which will make his mobility even worse than it already is. Even though I'm kind of like afraid because it kind of makes me think that Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably going to be a glorified QTE game, which I kind of don't really want it to be like that. Oh yeah, Brother Bear is good. But Brother Bear is still good. It is still a good game. Not game, movie, jeez. Look at all these. That's not what I wanted to do. Thank you, not Ark from Final Fantasy IX. This girl's hair turns to crystal when her little gauge thing at the bottom gets filled. It's kind of cool. It's a nice little touch that I didn't really actually realize. I finally have gotten an account that actually give a damn. At first I was like, damn, son, I hate most of these characters in this game. They're not really that interesting to me. I mean, mind you, this is a limited character that exists in 2.0, and I wanted to at least get one of them because I'm bored. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get this character, because why not? I miss my monkey.
Let's go. Running won't save me. Still recognize me?
She lasts evermore.
Ooh, I hope that's a Goldie.
The stage is set. The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
Oh, is he dead? Oh, neat. I need to make her stronger. Not in terms of the constellation stuff. I never really try to go too much of that. I always usually try to focus on getting the character first before I start focusing on any of the other stuff. I say this as someone who prefers villains over antagonists over having tragic figures as enemies. However, that movie was good at making you understand every single character. Yeah, except for the two mooses. I don't really think I think they were just jokes. It's still a very good movie. Hey, lava, good gold. We finally reached the point where we can finally start grinding for gold, dudes. Which sounds wrong. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the mooses were just basically Canadian stereotypes.
Start small to build.
They weren't even trying with that one.
Quickly and swiftly.
Evils be gone.
Yup. Boom. So this game kind of has like that wavering wave, not that wavering wave, that Zenless Zone Zero vibes. To be honest, like when I play this game, it's just basically what if Zenless Zone Zero actually had a bunch, was an open world game. That's literally what it reminds me of. Comparing games is usually fun to do, but then when it becomes in a toxic manner, I don't like it. It's like, you know, both games do something good, even though Zenless and this game are two different things. In terms of combat-wise, like, I'm going to be honest with you, both games, you're usually always going to be doing the same thing, if I'm being real. Like, I know people kind of say, it's like, oh, no, you got, like, different things with parries and all that other stuff. It's like, bro, you're still doing the same damn mashing the square button and sometimes pressing a bunch of other buttons. It's like, you know, obviously we're comparing high-level content with low-level content, then sure, high level, you're probably doing a little bit more stuff. In fact, I would say you're probably doing, like, you know, standing there and just not getting hit.
Can you keep
Anything catch your eye?
But do I prefer this over Genshin? Well, I mean, I was looking forward to this game, and I played a bit of it. Didn't really understand it. Like the characters' designs. Still don't really understand what the hell is going on because I've been skipping over the cutscenes. They take forever to talk, man. I'm sorry, man. They just do. I am paying attention to 2.0's story, though, because that, you know, that's where we're up to now. Yes, I'm one of those people that basically wanted to rush through the whole game. Well, the first 1.0, I just wanted to rush past. I just didn't. I like the fact that I can miss people and everything. I'm just like, you know what? I kind of can get the gist as to what's going on, so I'm just gonna do it. I also kind of just watched like a YouTube video that kind of just summarized the whole damn thing anyway. So I think I'm good.
Quickly and swiftly. The world is mine.
Ooh, that one's a ready. It's like we're gonna have to play full serious.
How reliable. Victory, guide my blade.
Banish all vice. Universe in my psyche. Like this?
Surrender.
Nice. Ooh, we're getting some goldies. I love to see it.
A wise investment.
I know the game wants me to kind of use like the strings and stuff, Spider-Man style, but it's like, damn. Speaking of Spider-Man style, when the hell is that game supposed to come out? Because that's another gacha game that just kind of just left the building. And we'll probably see it in another Game Awards or something, because that's usually how it always happens. Every time a Game Awards happens, we just get ourselves another gacha game reveal. It's not even like, oh, here's a new game. Oh, it's a gacha game. Like, anything that's anime at this point is just always going to be a gacha game, which is actually kind of depressing to think about. Because, like, it's like the friggin' Namco Bandai effect, where it's like, oh, this arena fighter is just literally just that, an arena fighter where you just basically mash an auto button and hopefully you win the game. Which is really, really unfortunate. Especially for games that can, you know, actually do pretty well.
A new era awaits. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me.
Evils be gone.
Attack is the best defense. How reliable.
I know she's supposed to be the better healer, but sometimes I kind of don't feel like that she is. Let me keep her eye on the field a bit more.
Universe in my psyche.
My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize me. Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis, improvise. Still recognize me.
Banish all vice. A decent challenge.
How reliable.
Like this?
Not even close.
And bam! Alright, let's go ahead and heal ourselves up now.
What's it gonna be this time?
Yes, it is. Well, okay, they actually started letting the other characters, the new characters that's in 2.0, speak different languages now, rather than just speaking American accents. Only the 1.0 cast of characters that we've gotten basically speak like that. Also, like, a few of them are from Xenoblade, which is weird, and I'm just like, what?
Start small to build big. Can you keep up?
I'm like, that's actually pretty damn cool. I'm glad there's just an auto.
Lighter than a dove.
By going backwards, I'm going backwards. I got turned around so badly. The side effects on the ice sounds really good though.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest's spines. Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
Quickly and swiftly.
Ah, more worms.
Still recognize me? My compliments.
I'm also at the point where it's like, now that I have this character and I know who the next characters are, I can now go ahead and do what I like to call saving.
Complete. Improvise. This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
And you have to make 9 character teams in this, unlike in the other games, which you only have to make 6. And I'm just like, why? Like, I know why. You have to make 9 because in the tower thing that you basically fight a bunch of enemies and whatnot, they now use energy resources now. So you can't really stick to 3 teams all the time, so you have no choice but to switch, which is cool. I actually do like that kind of concept. It is probably it is unique and different, but it just sucks because you have to make 9 teams instead of just 6. And I'm just like, god damn it. That means I gotta get like 9 perfect characters that I actually like. And it's not really easy to just find like 9 characters that I can say, yeah, I like these characters, I guess.
The Flare Crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the Flare Crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
Which we already did this already,
But
so
I'm
we're
not
just
seeing
repeating.
any flare stones, or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with a chronosorter here.
Alright, this is one thing I kind of hate about this. I don't know if this is the PS5 issue or it's just the game's issue in general. Every time we finish a portion of a quest, it always goes back to the other quest that I don't want to currently do. And it's so annoying because you have to go back to go ahead and retrack it again. It's like the quest is not finished yet, game. let the quest finish completely, then you can go ahead and switch to the next one. Stop switching to the next one when I don't want to, because I'm confused as to what the hell I'm supposed to do. Is it a nitpick? Not really, because it actually is pretty frustrating. It shouldn't be doing that.
It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
Let's go!
Lighter than a dove.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
Okay, maybe I should probably just turn off this feature with the button thing. Where is it? Not that. Oh, where's the button? Oh, this one. Oh, no. That's not it either. In fact, I think that would confuse me. Yeah, as soon, because the thing is, it's like, it's a string of multiple missions that you're supposed to do, but the problem is that for whatever reason that the game kind of assumes that that mission is finished and then it goes to the next one. And it's like, no, it's supposed to stick to this one until it, you know, literally officially says quest complete. But I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Also, this game allows you to actually switch to the male and the female one every 24 hours. I actually like that. Apparently that wasn't a thing before. When the game first came out, you were kind of just stuck. It would be kind of weird if you could do that in Genshin, where it's like, what? It's like, all of a sudden you're male now, and all of a sudden you're female now. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a point where I can actually end up just doing this, and then the character will just run automatically. Oh, that's super Kino then. Do that. What am I looking for? I'm literally trying to look for a button that I don't even remember where it's at anymore. Yep. That sounds about right. Hell, I don't even know if it was even in here. Is it even in here? Oh, wait, no. There it is. I see it. Use utilities. Oh, wait, just decide. Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. It just decided to just switch that. Where in the heck? Do this. There we go. That should probably fix everything that just had issues with. Nope, it's still... I don't want that anymore. How do I not have that anymore? I say you should take a casual stroll. Forgot I can't figure out the button here.
Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time.
Monkey!
Let's hit the photon vault first. Victory, guide my blade. How reliable. My compliments.
Alright. Oh, crap. I'm glad that this thing is working. Woo! Yay. I mean, yeah, I know how much you love your little snow on the ground and your little scenario and whatever, your little whatever. Oh. Oh, wait, that's what walk threshold means? Hold on, that sounds gross. That's not actually what I thought it meant. It literally deadass meant, it deadass just meant that. Okay, turn that back down, please. Holy crap. Slavko, we had snow like a few days ago. What are you talking about? You don't need it again. Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, holy moly. Shout out to this game not having stamina be drained when you're outside of battle. Woo! I love it when they don't have that. It makes me super happy.
Done.
But was it sunny? No, it was not sunny in Philadelphia. I'm sorry.
Let's look for them nearby.
I like the music in this game, though. Pretty nice, pretty calming. And you have a bunch of other stuff and stuff happens. It's cool. Oh, well. Yeah, you typed it, man. I can't help you.
Can you keep up?
I don't think this did anything. There's an enemy that's trapped in there. I hope we can release him.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite phone there. Let's look around.
Oh, you wanted the monkey thing. That's what you want. Okay, never mind. I got you now. You wanted the giant monkey with the random stick thing.
A new era awaits. Still recognize me? I got your back.
Now I got you. I was confused at first. I was like, well, what are you on about? And now I'm like, right, monkey.
Found your weak spot.
So, because I'm going to be ending a little bit soon, Actually, I'm ending once it hits like 11 o'clock, because that kind of is a good time for me to kind of like do something, a little bit of a foot leg workout. Any predictions as to when the stupid direct thing happens? Any predictions? Any predictors? Predictors? Any?
Let's watch out.
Any at all?
Victory, guide my blade. How reliable. My compliments. Still recognize me. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montana.
You know, part of me could just go after the character that is going to be out, or part of me could be smart and wait for a new healer to show up in the game. But I don't know. See how I feel.
Universe in my psyche. Like this?
My man's a big boy. Big boy he is.
Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete.
Banish all fights.
This is my ground. My compliments. Take this.
Should probably get rid of the ads. Being a little bit annoying right now.
I got your back. Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize. I got your back.
Evils be gone. Come forth. Embrace the oneness. Like this?
Doesn't matter how low of a level you are. If you are badass and dodge and don't get hit in the face, you can win!
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures.
I'll say this is Zelda.
They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Wasn't that nice?
me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life and never ventured into Hongjian. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why.
And yes, when you do cut the dialogue, they do kind of snap. In fact, that sometimes, I don't know if it's just only a 1.0 thing, but they sometimes also kind of like, cut their dialogue before they even finish it, or even don't end up having the dialogue at all. And sometimes the only reason why I press the X button is only if the game doesn't allow me to, because sometimes it doesn't allow me to, and it's like, eh, no, you gotta wait, mister. You can't be pressing no button, no progression. And I'm like, look, I don't have time for the models to take forever to do what they gotta do, alright?
But my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty. I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life. Whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time.
When you get Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, the goal will be you have to beat it in 3 days. 100%, not just regular beating it. I ain't doing that. Apparently random article. Horizon Zero Dawn fans divided over the movie announcement thing. Shocker. I'm not even shocked. In all honesty, thinking about it now, the Horizon Zero Dawn movie is just probably gonna just be your typical robot movie, if I'm being honest.
Saving it means saving myself.
So it's like, if you see Transformers, you've seen like any other robot movie, it's basically, you've seen it all. you know?
Then I will have to fight it. I refuse.
Well, yeah, see, the thing is, it looks like a movie already, but to be fair, it's more animated in that regard than it is for the movie, which is going to be real life people. Like, yes, obviously all the characters are mocap, so they're mocap by IRL people, but, you know, hopefully the movie doesn't miss the point.
But let me make one thing clear.
Oh, wait, hold on, Jeffro. 100%? My bad. It's not 100%. I mean, fully 100% the game. Because I know how Donkey Kong be. They be having, like, some extra number nonsense going on. You gotta 1000% the game.
Thank you for placing your trust.
Look, be happy that I'm not going to say you have to 100% the game 3 times. Like the guy who had to play Donkey Kong 64 7 times and fully beat it 7 times. I'm like, damn, that must have been a cool ass job.
My teacher Cheng Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision.
Was it each day, or did you have to take a break?
This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
You gotta say that for every character that ends up showing up in this random ass world. You ain't nothing new. Get on my level. Anyways, Chibi, what do you think I should get to eat? There's a Chinese store that's pretty badass that has like a bunch of dumplings and stuff. Well, the pot stickers is what they call it, but I don't know. What do you think I should get?
One last flare stone to go.
Well, there's Chinese, Popeyes, Wendy's, Checkers. I kind of want to avoid those fast foods, but so there's just Chinese and that's it. Like if I have to get Popeyes, then I mean, if that's the choice that you want. The Chinese store that's over here is actually pretty pog though. I wish we had a typical Japanese store, but we sadly don't have one yet, which sucks. Kind of wish that we did. Then again, they do sell noodles there, so maybe it's a Japanese store. I think it's a hibachi store. Like it's not a I don't think it's a Chinese. I don't know. That's what it's called, anyways. I don't know. I doubt that's the same, obviously. Oriental 100%. I mean, that is an Oriental store. It's not like the typical Chinese stores that you go to, obviously. So, I guess that's probably like a good thing about it. Like, it's funny enough, it's a store that actually replaced a Chinese store. So, it's like, wowie, zowie. Oh, it really is an enemy. Okay. And it just showed up with two other dudes. Alright, well. I'm going the wrong way. I'm getting turned around in this place. Where'd all the monsters go?
Incoming. Beware.
Let's go! Ow.
The wrong person. Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
Why does the tiger have is a lower level than the other dudes?
Still recognize me?
Like this?
My compliments. I got your back. This is my ground. How reliable.
I really need to give her a different thing because that one's not really the best.
Still recognize me?
Come forth.
My compliments.
Embrace the oneness.
Found your weak spot.
Well, the problem is that when it comes to like those kind of fast food stores, like there's one that is not a fast food. I don't even know what the hell it's called. They make rice, have some salad, and depending on what you want, you can have like shrimp or chicken or whatever in it. That store, it's like down the road for me. I like that store. That store is really good because it's like I don't know what it is. Like they give you French fries, which kind of sucks. I hate that. But it's like after having like I feel like after having like food that kind of tastes like that tastes a little bit different, that doesn't taste like, I don't know what it is. All right, I guess to explain it, do you ever feel like when you eat fast food, you can tell that it tastes fast food compared to like other type of places that you go to that kind of feels like the food tastes a little bit different? Like if you go to an actual Japanese or Chinese store, the food doesn't taste different like a generic Chinese food store. You know what I mean? Or if you go to like a certain named restaurant, or that's not really a restaurant, mind you, but it's like a food place that has like a different name compared to the typical generic names like McDonald's, Burger King, and all that, and the food just tastes different. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I feel. In fact, I'm disregarding y'all choices. I'm actually gonna go to that store that I like so much because that's what I want. I don't want Chinese food. I keep pressing the damn camera button. Yeah, I love that. It's like, mind you, it probably still is bad anyways to eat, but I don't know, man. Like the fries and French fries that they give you, it just tastes good. Like they give you French fries, they give you rice, they give you shrimp if that's what you want, and they give you salad. Yeah, salad. Just fits so well. I love it. I'm glad that store exists, and I hope it doesn't get shut down, because if it does, I'm actually going to cry. There's something I'm missing. I don't want to leave yet. What's over here? Yeah, like you want the authentic Mexican food because you know for sure that they're going to make the food feel like actual Mexican food, not that Exian food, like the fake ass Mexican food, man. I hate like once you have like the authentic stuff, you never want to actually have the fake stuff anymore, man. It's just sad just to say it, but it's like when you have the real thing, you do not want that fake stuff.
Still recognize me? Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? I got your back. How reliable.
Yay, we got a scorpion, and it's a purple. Rip.
Like always.
Yeah. Crap. Like when we went on that real ramen date, you can taste. Yeah, like I definitely could. Yeah, you could definitely taste the difference between bougie doo-doo ramen over, you know, the good ramen. We need to go back to that store so I can actually buy something else, because their chicken also tastes good too. I actually thought I wasn't gonna like the chicken because I thought it's like, oh, it's a ramen store. Their chicken's not gonna taste that great. I swear, I need to stop buying extra stuff whenever we actually friggin' go to places. My dumbass is like, yeah, just get the one thing. No, I get the one thing and some extra stuff, and it's like, bro, at least that one I can actually understand. I didn't mean to do that. Did I fail to mention that trigger buttons on the PlayStation controller are really sensitive to touch? It's kind of annoying. I hate it. But no, it's like, I'm always getting like extra food because I'm always always wondering, but you know, at least the menus I can read for that one. I could never read restaurant menus. Even though they clearly say at the bottom with the little parentheses of what the actual food is, but even if you tell me what the food is, I still don't know what the hell I'm getting. Alright, is this a boss fight, I assume? Or is this just a glorified cutscene? Uh-oh. They have curry too, which I never had yet. Ah, damn it, we should have tried that. But I guess you wanted me to try the ramen first, that makes sense. Dragon looks pretty. thumbnail. Wait, are we actually fighting this thing now? We fighting this? No. Don't get the onigiri in that restaurant. They weren't too great, in my opinion. Oh, really? What's the onigiri again? That's the rice ball, right?
It has been quite some time. And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should
Oh, is it not good? I mean, I'll probably try it. Remember, our taste buds are different, so maybe I might like it.
Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fate.
Usually pudding, okay, well, listen. Can you make anything better? Damn.
Take up arms and fight for their fate. Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future.
Oh, then why'd you get a tuna onigiri? Why didn't you just get a normal onigiri? See, that's your own fault. You want to get some extra stuff on it.
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you want from me?
Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
Did it have like a sort of nasty taste that just doesn't that just didn't feel right? They probably put something in it, Ben. That's probably why it probably tastes like that. Because usually whenever it comes, like, if you don't kind of make it right, you can definitely tell when somebody puts like different ingredients or does it a different way.
One understands your concerns.
I don't think they used the right rice for making onigiri. Was it not white rice? Because usually I always associate onigiri with white rice. I never associate it with any other type of rice. I never heard of anybody making onigiri with yellow rice. That would be interesting to look at. Pretty sure you probably can do that.
One will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed.
Alright, let's just get on with it, please.
I should have died a long time ago.
It is white, but you have to add something else to make it stick. Oh, so it wasn't sticking? Was it falling apart?
For myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear. Even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resident, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs
me
my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying.
I never did. I mean, I never really. My sushi intake is very rare.
Secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Brown rice with sushi just sounds wrong. It sounds so wrong. I know brown rice is supposed to be healthier, but it's like that just sounds wrong.
Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Sorry, we're playing a fight. We're doing a Final Fantasy 14 fight right now. Oh, Pog. We just have to We just have to go up.
Can you keep up? Gently does it?
Oh, that's where the game wants me to go.
Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our
Aww. Maybe someday.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinjo's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings. The lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light is it.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinjo, and only you can open this Sonoro sphere. The key to Jinjo's future lies in your hands.
No pressure, though. You know.
I open it. Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life.
And yes, it is very inconsistent whether the character talks or not. Unlike in Genshin, where the character basically is super selective of whether they want to actually know that they have lungs. Not lungs. You know what I mean. The ability to talk, a fucking vocal box.
You'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinjo in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I understand. I have made up my mind since before I stepped foot on Mount Firmament. Leaving Jinjo behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future, I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi. As a citizen of Jinzhou. And as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
Temporal loop.
Be swift. Our lights shine through. Onwards. Be swift. I shall lead the way. Sacred light.
I think that like completely missed, but that's cool, I guess.
Negligence on my part. Evil be cleansed. Sacred light. Onwards. Thus it ends. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Sacred light. Be swift. Onwards.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still
I have made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I
can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Yeah, it was just a one-time thing. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on with that. Also, that's a lot more cinematic than anything else I've played so far. Actually, it's kind of one thing. I've heard that this company that makes this game is really, really good at making boss fights. That's pretty cool.
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi.
It's rare, like, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if other people probably had, like, issues, but it's one of those things where it's like, you either have it or you don't. And unfortunately, when it happens, and, like, we've had this issue before, but it fixed itself by just plugging out the router and plugging it back in. But the fact that it wasn't working, like, at all after doing that twice, then I'm like, yeah, alright, I think it's GG's. Also, remind me to always put a 30-minute timer when we're doing anything now, so that way I know when to, like, stop, because I need to start doing that now. Well, no, it's not Elgato, remember, hon, it's OBS. Elgato has nothing to do with it. Like, the capture card has nothing to do with anything. Because remember, I was even on the talking place, and it still didn't work. Well, the Elgato does have its own thing, but I doubt I doubt anybody uses it. Yay, the temporal stasis is gone. Now everybody can move again. Even though I skipped half of 90% of the story, at least I can see the ending with the cutscene. Which is, I wish the whole game was like that, but I know that would be a lot of... Actually, no. Okay, see, this is weird. Because, like... Oh, we just lost some frames. Oh, no. 161, because there's so much stuff happening! They're trying to test everybody? No. Well, I'm sad now. Didn't even give me anything. I don't think we'll have that issue anymore. Here's hoping, but it is what it is.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing any of that.
One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
So that means now with the stasis is gone, now we can go ahead and just hang out. I'm sorry, what? What is this Breath of the Wild mechanic? Did I even go through the thing? Okay, no, I did not. I win. What'd I win? I win nothing. I didn't even get a thing. It did it again. Stop doing that.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me. How reliable. My compliments. You will yield. The world is mine.
That guy is trying his best. Well, he's dead now.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment. Can you keep up?
You know, I also just realized that the little dudes that we end up getting in this game or the little trinkets might as well just be the equivalent to Koroks. I just realized, I'm like, oh right, they basically are just like the Koroks of this game. Or most gacha games that has that. Oh, damn it, this thing exists. Ooh, maybe I could get the other one.
Still recognize me? I got your back. How reliable. Like this? My compliments.
Now that I know how you fight.
The stage is set. Time to part ways. Still recognize me?
Should be easy to fight. How many are there? I don't know. There's like so much of them, it's kind of hard to keep count. All I know is that they're just literally just throughout the game. If that helps.
Evils be gone.
Is that it? Stand down.
Monkey.
Victory, guide my blade. How reliable. Brilliance lights the way. Still recognize me. Victory favors me.
I mean, it probably does, considering there's like 3 variations of them in like typical zones. Because the cubes are from the first zone. The bells is from this zone. So would not even be surprised, dude.
Chi lasts evermore. Tranquility. Serenity.
My compliments. Still recognize me? You will yield. The world is mine.
Yep, I'm definitely invested in you now, because you are literally...
Masterpiece complete.
I don't know what they're called. They're not called Koroks, though. They're called thingies. Oh, yeah! Now give me a gold. Yeah, buddy! Not the right element, though. But whatever. Stupid damn RNG. I love it. Yeah, love to see it. Kicked his ass. Let me see what they're called. They are in the backpack. I think they should be in here. Yeah. So these are called wind chimers. The other one is called Saunus Casket, and I don't know what the other one is called. All I know is that's what these, in this area, you can find wind chimers, which there are a lot of, so. Yeah, but we kicked his ass. Love it. I do love the combat in this game.
Can you keep up? Anything catch your eye?
Like, the movement in this game is just good. Like, it just feels good. It doesn't feel like that I'm, like, struggling to move 90% of the time. Oh yeah, I love how we can barely cook like anything in this game because I basically do not know where the materials are. Oh, jeez. Alright. Unfortunately, you can't use like the flight thing in this area. You can only use it if you're in the 2.0 zone in Resistita, I think it's called Resistita. I don't know. You can't use it. You can only use it in that area, which sucks. But I kind of wish you could use it anywhere. But maybe when you beat the game, when you beat the area, it probably gives you the ability. I doubt it though. I think it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole explorating thing.
Mount Firmament glows.
Okay, I'm just gonna just... And that's the end of that quest. God damn. Wait, there was a thing I could get. And now we can do the Immortal Blue thing because, well, I mean, we kind of finished our quest. It's similar to Zenless, where you have to finish their quest before you can actually do the companion story thing. And obviously you have to do the companion story, but now we got a bunch of side quests along the way too. But where's the person with the gift? I see them right over there. That is not stop that. I try to figure out in total, but not getting a definitive answer. Yeah, good luck. I'd be surprised if you find an answer to that. Buy this. Buy that. And buy this. And might as well just buy the food stuff. I mean, they're there for a reason. So who the hell I get my bells to? You?
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me.
Banish all vice. Like this.
Brilliance lights the way. Glory demands more.
Yeah, they're like in different regions, so that's the reason why it will be kind of tough for you to figure it out. Because they're not in like the same exact region or whatever.
Start small to build big.
So you will have to try really hard to figure that out. Oh, this is the wind chimer person. This is the person I was looking for. I don't know the context as to what the hell I was fighting a bunch of random red chickens though.
Can you keep up?
No. What? Alright. Well, I am hungry. I'm going to go eat. I still haven't figured out how to change you at all. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, is that? No, that's not where. How the hell do I change your stinking element? I'm still trying to figure that out. How do I change that? How do I change you into the other rover? That's not this one. I don't know. I can't figure it out. And I don't think I ever will. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. I still don't know how to... Is this it? Oh, this is it. This is how you change them to, rovers. Anyways. Whatever. I mean, Breath of the Wild can have regions too, so I would expect the grand total for this game. But I guess it's still due to have... Yeah, to be honest, you're never, I'm gonna be real, don't even bother, because you're never gonna get a grand total, because this game is live service, and you already know how live service games go. They don't end unless the company decides to just end it. So, it's like, don't even bother. Do we got any cash money? No, we don't. We do not have any cash money. I'm sad. Ooh, is that increasing to 50? Yes! Now I got a 50% chance of getting it. So what the hell? How many points do you need to get to 100? Oh, you gotta get to 21. Really? Huh. Oh, so once you reach like 24, then it doesn't even matter anymore. Oh, okay. So 21 is when the pain in the ass grind actually starts to happen. Holy moly. Alright, that makes sense. That's fair, that's fair. Alright, well, at some point I will be getting gold on all these things. By the way, these are the Pokemons of the game. Like, all these monsters. These are not only our gear, but these are also the many monsters that you can collect throughout the game. Which I like. I do like this system. I like this system more than the CDs and the artifact system, if I'm being honest. Because the difference between the artifacts and the CDs... You have to spend currency on those to get them, while in this one, you just have to pray the RNG gods gives you the drop. Especially, you can also sometimes get like the bosses too, and they don't cost anything to get them. You just have to beat them, and maybe the RNG dice will roll, and you'll probably get them or not. I do like that. Like I actually like this feature. It's probably a very, very unique take on the whole gathering enemies or killing enemies and everything. Is that a gold duck? That is indeed a gold duck. Gold duck. And that is a gold wolf. That does spectro damage, which is, but it's called glacial well, that's not even useful. As a purple. Oh, I got an extra from that. Two perps. Ooh, gold. Alright, whatever. Actually, doing that actually sometimes gives you like experience as well, because it allows you to end up getting like the ones that you don't have. So 21 is the one we have to get to. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright. I think that will be the end for me. I think this was a good test run. We only dropped frames 161, but that was probably because of all the nonsense that was probably happening. But yeah. Anyways, see you tonight for when we continue with more Horizon Zero Dawn story mode. Yeah, I said story mode, not running around all over the place trying to figure out where the hell life leads us. Laters.